We will start with a Michigan Rummy table. Now this only has a table, not the cards. Box is really beat up, and I don't think I can sell a table for that much at all, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Disney 2nd edition Seen It in a tin. Typically, Seen It games don't sell that much. This one's same deal, doesn't sell, so I'm going to leave it. Here we have Cranium Hullabaloo. The box is in pretty bad shape. Typically, you can get about 10 bucks for this game, but with the box being as beat up as it is, not worth it, so I'm going to leave it. Here we have Super Quiz by Waddington's. Like Waddington's games a lot. Unfortunately, this one doesn't sell for that much, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Halo. This is a DVD strategy game. This one only sells for about $15, and I don't know if the DVD works, so I'm going to leave it. Here is a game called Herd Your Horses. Well, I'm going to herd this back on the shelf because it's not worth that much at all, so bye-bye horsies. Here is a game called Animorphs, the Invasion game. This one's complete. It goes for probably about $20 on eBay or so, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. Here we have a game called Count Your Chickens. I think my wife and I are going to get this for my niece for Christmas, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up for her. Hope she likes it. Here we have a game called Pirates. Actually, this is a card deck, and this is a very cool card deck. I'm going to pick this up for my sister-in-law. Christmas gift. Here we have a Lego racing game of some kind. Lego games, this one doesn't sell for that much, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have 3 games for $2 each. These are like Christian-based games. I'm not going to get these. These are better for churches, and I don't really see us playing it that much. Here we have a game called Bible Blurt. Now, we have the original Blurt game, and it's an okay game. I think I'm going to pick this up. I think this is a game my family and I would like to play somewhat. Here we have the Ungame. Okay, $5 for this game, not worth it. I'm sorry. I'm leaving you here. Here we have a sealed copy of Redaki. I'm not really familiar with this game, but I can't really get that much for it on eBay, so once again, I'm going to leave this. Here we have Picture Rika, or Rekka. This is like a penguin version of the game. I don't think I can make much with this either, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Texas Hold'em for Dummies. Well, for the price they're asking, it really would have to be a dummy to get this, so I'm going to leave this here for somebody else. Well, here we have an Avalon Hill game, folks. This is a game called Gold. This one is complete. I'm going to definitely pick this one up. Looks fun. Here we have a 70s copy of the card game Flinch. Now, this one has a pretty cool deck holder that's very useful with this version of the game, so I'm going to pick this one up. Here we have Splat from Milton Bradley. This game goes for about $50 or so. This is just missing the Play-Doh, but I can replace that easy, so I'm getting this. Here we have Encore. We have a copy of this game already, and I think I could probably get about 10 bucks for this, so I'm going to get it. Here we have Star Trek Seen It. This is one of those Seen It games, again, doesn't go for much, so I'm going to leave this here too. Here we have VeggieTales Dance, Dance, Dance. I would check this out, but there's so much tape on these boxes, and it would just destroy it, I think, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have a copy of Score 4. Good price for it. Unfortunately, it's missing some parts, so I'm going to leave this here too. Here we have Trivial Pursuit Lord of the Rings. This is a really nice copy. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up for my friend Mark for Christmas. He loves this stuff. Here we have a game called Scrutinize. This game goes for about $25 on eBay. It's got some very nice components, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up for sure. Here we have a game called Pentago. It doesn't really sell for that much, and we used to actually own this game, and it's okay. But I'm going to leave this here for somebody else. Here's an old vintage game called Card Cubes. There's actually several games you can do with these dice. For the price, definitely going to pick this one up. Here we have another game called Constellation Station. I think I can probably get about $14 for this game. It's really nice shape, so yeehaw! Here we have Tetris Tower. Pretty cool looking game. I would have gotten this, but unfortunately it's missing about 3 or 4 of the pieces, so sadly I'm going to have to leave this. Here we have Sorry the Disney Edition. We already have a copy of this game, but I think I can get about 13 bucks for it, so I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Here we have Malarkey. My mom really likes this game, and she doesn't have it, but this Christmas she will. Yeehaw! Here is the Powerpuff Girls card game. Yeah, well, this game unfortunately does not sell for much, so once again I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for a Powerpuff fan. Here's an interesting game, National Geographic Conquer Everest with a 3D mountain. This goes for about 15 bucks, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this up for sure. Here we have a NASCAR board game with a very long title. Well, this one doesn't sell for that much either, so I'm going to leave this here. Here we have Crossfire from Ideal. Good old vintage game here. This one's complete and in really good shape, and it goes for about $40 to $45, so you're coming home with me, baby. Okay, so we'll start off with the Animorphs game here. This game is like new. It still has the sealed components. The cards are sealed. A game board here. Let me go ahead and show you guys the game board really quick. Quite a colorful board, I must say. Nice find. Here we have the Splat game. Now, this version was missing the Play-Doh, but I was able to get some Play-Doh for like $5, and I actually got like 6 sets of it. But anyway, here are the components. Play-Doh, all the cards are here. Everything's in pretty good shape, and the board's in really good shape too. So, heck of a find. Looking forward to doing a review of this one. Here we have Flinch. Now, with this particular game, it's really helpful to have 5 cards stacked perpendicular of each other, and this little deck holder will allow you to do that. So that's cool. Good find. Here we have the Card Cubes game, and I'll tell you, for a game that's 40 years old, this is in great shape. Such great shape, I can't even open it. Okay, here we go. Alright, now here's the instructions. It's got several different types of games that you can play with the dice in here, and here are the dice. They're made of wood, and they're a really nice shape, along with the cup holder. Good little find here. So here's the deck of pirate cards that I got from my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law loves pirates. Anyway, check out the cards. Each of the cards has a different pirate on there, and I believe it has like a history or something on there. They're really, really nice. Here's the Encore game. Box is a little bit beat up, but this is a complete game. And here's the board. Pretty cool looking board. And of course, you have your cards. This is actually a pretty fun game. I'd recommend picking it up. Here is the Avalon Hill Gold game. This is complete, and I don't think this has really been played at all because some of the money cards are unpunched. And there's a whole bunch of cards in here. Here's some more unpunched cards. There's cards, and then it has a board, and I'm going to show you that split off into 2 different sections. There you go. There's a board. Looking forward to trying this game out. Here's the Scrutinize game. I'm going to go ahead and show you this, of course. These are some of the components, but check out these art boards that are with this game. These are in great shape, and they're really, really nicely made. I think you're supposed to try to find stuff on here. But anyway, it also comes with these easel parts. As you can see, there's 4 of them. And beneath this, there's a timer and dice and playing pads. Here's the Constellation Station game. This is a game that's kind of like part educational, part game. Really like the board. The board is really nice looking. And here's the parts. It has 3 different sets of cards, and then all the pieces are here as well. I don't know if this game's been played either, so pretty cool. Here's the Bible Blurt game. Not too much to show with this game. Again, it's in really, really good shape. Board's in really good shape, as you can tell, and then it just has the instructions, cards, and playing pieces. So, should be a fun game for the family. Here's the Malarkey game that I got from my mother. I'll open it up here. This is complete, and it's in really good shape as well. We actually used to play this game when we were younger, and it's a fun little bluffing game. Might want to check it out if you find it. Here we have the Disney edition of Sorry. Once again, this is in pretty good shape. The box has a little wear on it, but this is complete, so I'm going to try to see if I can sell this over the holidays. We have a copy of this too. Here's the Conquer Everest game. Now, when I first saw this, it said, 3D board game, yes, worth a lot of money. Well, not worth a lot of money, but looks pretty cool. This is actually new. It's never been used. The things are still sealed, and here's the cards, still in their original sealed packaging. And finally, here is Crossfire. Okay, I'm not going to take this out of the box right now, but I'm going to be doing a review of this game really soon. This game is huge. It must be about 50 inches in height or so. But anyway, good find here for sure. Well, everybody, that's our episode for this week. Tune in next week for another one. Let's see if we can find ourselves a Dark Tower.